Hey guys, so in this video, it's going to be a short video, and like I said, I'm wearing the same clothes as I'm sure in other videos because I don't know how many times I'm going to say this, but I'm trying to get a lot of videos recorded so when I get back to school I actually have videos to put up. But in this video, I want to talk about a product, I guess it's a product, it was a prescribed product that changed my life when I was in, it's probably 6th or 7th grade, and that product is Hypercare. Now this bottle is super old. Like I said, I got it when I was in like 7th grade, and it honestly is probably bad. Like I probably wouldn't be able to use it anymore. But what it is, well, I'll start out with like why I got it. So when I was younger, and I guess it was probably because I was like going through puberty and whatever, I was in 6th, 7th grade, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And yes, it was 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And I noticed that I was sweating so much. And, you know, and it was like I was sweating under my armpits. And I was like, okay, this is excessive. Like I would be sweating whenever I was just sitting somewhere, when I was outside, when I was cold. It didn't matter if I was hot. It didn't matter. I was just sweating all the time, which, I mean, sweating is like a natural thing. Obviously, like you sweat whenever your body tries to get rid of heat, I think it is. So, but I don't know, it was just so weird and so embarrassing to me because I was like, I couldn't even wear the clothes that I wanted to wear. I wore hoodies every single day, and, you know, I didn't want to give people hugs because I was like, they're gonna see, I have like pit stains, and it was just completely like gross to me. And not that sweating's a gross thing, like I said, it's a natural thing, everyone does it. But, you know, I couldn't wear the clothes that I wanted to wear, only wore hoodies and sweatshirts, wouldn't give people hugs, and I was like, this is ridiculous. I tried, you know, all different kinds of deodorants, antiperspirants, the deodorants that are like the clinically proven or like clinical strength and all that other stuff, and I just could not stop sweating. So the one day I went to the doctor, I think it was for probably, my guess would be an ear infection. And I had told my mom, I was like, Mom, you know, I'm sweating a lot. Is there anything I can do? And she's like, well, since we're going to the doctor, you know, why don't you ask him? So I told him, I was like, I'm sweating a lot. Like, I don't know why I'm sweating this much. And he was like, oh, okay, yeah, that happens a lot. I'll give you Hypercare. And I was like, oh, like, what is Hypercare? So what it was is basically it's this liquid. And I wrote it down. I, like, looked it up on, like, I think it was WebMD because I wanted to make sure that I was saying everything right. And because I'm in nursing school, I always look up like side effects and stuff like that. So I wanted to tell you guys everything that I read and then my experience. And so basically what you do is, this is what he told me to do, and I wrote it down too, is you apply a thin layer to the affected area. And it says that you can use this on your feet and your hands if your hands and feet sweat a lot, but I put it on my armpits. And at bedtime for 2 to 3 straight days, and then once or twice a week after or as needed. My camera died, so I'm probably like in a different like background. Well, my camera was probably moved, so I have to restart from where I was. So anyways, he said once or twice a week and apply as needed. So that is what I did. I applied it at bedtime. And the key to this is not to apply it to freshly shaven armpits or like the freshly shaven part of your body, because one of the side effects, and one that I definitely experienced, was burning and itching, and it was not very pleasant. It definitely do it at night, because then you don't feel, you feel it, but then you fall asleep so you don't feel it, you know? So that's what I did. I applied it at night for, I think I did it 3 times in a row, and then I did it like every couple days. And then after that, I did it probably once a week for, I would say about 3 months maybe. And then after that, I have never used it since. And my sweating has like completely stopped. I still sweat when I'm like doing physical activity or, you know, it's really hot outside. Like, yes, I still will sweat, but just sitting here and like sitting in class and doing nothing, I don't have that anymore. So again, it's called Hypercare, which is, it's actually aluminum chloride is what it is. And yeah, it says on the internet, and like with any other product or drug that you may take or anything like that, you could have a serious reaction to it, so just look out for that. But the chances of that happening are pretty low. That's pretty much it. Honestly, I used to get so embarrassed, and I would sit there like this, which would make it even worse because my armpits were like squeezed together on my sides, and it was horrible. So my advice to you is do not be embarrassed if you sweat a lot, because there are definitely ways that you can stop that. And it happens way more than you think. What else? And yeah, so if you have a problem with sweating, tell your doctor. And I'm not like saying this to be like, oh yeah, like here, I'm gonna promote this drug, but it seriously, or drug or skin thing, whatever it is, but it seriously, honestly changed my life basically, because I was more confident. I would wear different clothes, and it made me just feel so much better about myself. Again, don't be, you know, embarrassed. It happens all the time. I've told so many people about this, and they're like, oh yeah, like that's happened to me too. And I used to not want to tell anyone that I had the problem, but seriously, I have to tell you guys because it's helped me so much. And I know like my sister is going to be starting to be in the same age that it happened to me, and if it happens to her, I will tell her to use Hypercare, you know. And I don't know if a lot of my people who watch my videos are younger or if they're older, but you can use this at any age, and it's the greatest thing ever. So if you guys would like to stop the sweating, I would definitely recommend it. I'll show you the bottle again, but like I said, it's really old. I would have to get a new bottle if I wanted to use it. But it's called Hypercare, and which again is aluminum chloride. So that is it. And if you guys have any questions about this, you can leave me a comment down below and I'll try to answer it. But if you don't want anyone to know the question that you have, you can send me a personal message and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can with that. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I hope this helped you guys out. Like I said, it changed my life, so I'm hoping that, you know, if you do have this problem or if you're looking to fix it, I gave you a little bit of advice that you can run with. So that is it. Thanks for watching. Take a minute to subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on YouTube and on Twitter, and I will put those links down below. Thanks for watching.